A huge welcome on this call today. My name is Niamh Kiernan, and I am the country manager here of Forever Living products in Australia and New Zealand. I'm absolutely delighted to have you here and that you want to take a look at our opportunity and what we have on offer. My journey with this remarkable company started 19 years ago. I was a beauty therapist by trade, loved my job, but didn't like the money at the end of the week. I was searching. I was somebody that was searching for a different way. I was convinced that there had to be something out there that I could do from home around my little boy and not have to sacrifice that precious time with him. Everyone thought I was mad. You know, I had a good job and I suppose from the outside had a really good life. But I was very torn inside. And I kept saying to my husband, there has to be something that I can do around him and not have to pay someone else for the privilege of minding him. The funny thing is, when I first came across this company, I said, no, it's not for me. I wouldn't have the time. I wouldn't have the interest. I don't know anyone that would want these products. I'm no good at sales. I came up with absolutely every excuse you can think of. And then a year later, I was approached again. And at that point, I had truly reached the point in my life that I knew I needed to change. So I got involved. I got started, got my starter pack, started to use the products and became a raving fan. Immediately fell in love with them. Could see the difference with the products, with my own family. Was drinking aloe every morning, using the products as a family, and could not help myself. I was talking to everybody about them. As I said, I'd no experience, but I plugged myself into the plug and play business model that we have. I built a business very, very part-time around my little boy, went on to have more children, while my husband James was still full-time employed. So he worked in the printing industry, and you know, he was very happy going out to work every day. I stayed at home with the kids and ran my forever business around them. And I am truly, truly grateful for this opportunity. And I don't think I could ever repay this company enough or thank them enough for what they enabled me to be and, you know, the things that I was able to achieve all whilst raising a young family. It is absolutely incredible. And then back in 2011, we had just had our third child and James went into work one day and the whole company had closed down. So he was made redundant. And at that point, we said, okay, my part-time income was the same as James's full-time income. And we decided that he would come full-time into the business with me. And that's kind of how we evolved. You know, it became our plan B, became our plan A to Z. And we took this business from strength to strength. So within Ireland, we built a very, very big business. And we managed to do it globally as well, which was fantastic. So we were able to build a global business around our children and around the madness of everyday life. And that's kind of how we've ended up here in Australia. So we built a business here in Australia. We had a huge interest in it. We were backwards and forwards. And then only almost a year ago, we were asked, would we come over here with our family and take over the operations here and look after everyone, all the business owners here and help the company grow. So that's basically, you know, my 3-hour story in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, however long I've been here chatting to you. And we have so much to teach you. We have so much to help you. And the big thing that we love is helping others achieve what matters most to them. And that's the most important thing about this whole business is what matters most to you. It is very, very important. So I'm going to do a few slides now. I'm going to run through with you a little bit about our company, a little bit about our products, how the money is made, and then hopefully we've answered all your questions. And if not, just contact the person who has invited you on this call today. Okay, so as you can see, what matters most. And you know, as I've said throughout this call, you know, everybody joins for different reasons. Everybody looks at Forever for different reasons. No doubt the common denominator is extra money. Okay, so extra money is, it's like oxygen. Everyone needs it. It's one of those essential things that we need for life. However, it's not everything, and we know it's not everything. So time, Forever gives you precious time with family, friends, less financial stress, better health and well-being, create positive change. So maybe you want that positive change in your life. A community spirit. An awful lot of people say that they join Forever for the community, to be part of something amazing. Or maybe you're just bored, okay? Maybe you're just bored. Maybe you just want something different. And maybe you're in a job and you want to, do something just slightly different to stretch your imagination. Or maybe you're at home with the kids and you feel that you just want something away from the home. The flexibility of being your own boss. That was a big thing for me, was the flexibility of being my own boss. So that when my kids were sick, I didn't have to ring a boss and say, I can't come in today. I need to be mom. I need to be at home with my kids. Or if my mom needed me for something, I didn't have to ring my boss and ask for a day off or an hour off. That I had the flexibility that life, my precious life, came first and my business came second. And I think that's what matters most to an awful lot of people. So here you are looking at an opportunity that can offer you all of these things and more. So what matters most to you? And a little bit about us as a company. So we are the #1 supplier of aloe worldwide. So we are the world's largest grower and manufacturers of aloe. We're certified by the International Aloe Science Council. We are founded since 1978, so we're a very long, well-established company. We operate in over 140 countries worldwide. We have 40 million aloe vera plants in our fields. 40 million! Natural, GMO-free ingredients. Certified, organically grown. So all of our plants are organically grown. There's no pesticides. There's nothing sprayed on the plants at all. And in fact, goats roam the fields and they actually eat all the weeds. So it is absolutely incredible.
If there's one thing Forever knows, it's aloe vera. In fact, we consider ourselves to be the aloe experts. We are proud to be the largest grower and manufacturer of aloe vera and aloe vera products in the world. Because we love aloe, we treat the 50 million plants in our plantations a bit differently. From the moment our aloe is planted in the ground until it reaches your hands, we control the process. This plant to product to you philosophy ensures that we can control how our aloe is grown and harvested, manufactured and packaged, so you receive the highest quality for the best price. Unlike our competitors who use bulky equipment, our aloe is nurtured, harvested, and filleted by hand to delicately extract the potent inner leaf gel within hours and provide you with the purest, freshest aloe vera gel, just as nature intended. We search the world for natural and scientifically advanced ingredients that we know will support and enhance the benefits of aloe and use them at clinically active levels for a difference you can see and feel.
And all of this is because of this man on the screen, Rex Maughan. So Rex is the founder of Forever, and he created a vision over 45 years ago. His vision was to empower people regardless of their circumstances, to build a better life and be in business for themselves. He was an incredible man, an inspiration, who built this business with a vision and with a very clear goal. One of the kindest men you will ever meet, who has the biggest heart and was able to build this business all over the world. Unfortunately, Rex passed away just a few years ago, but he left Forever in very safe hands. His son, Greg Maughan, is the Forever CEO now. He runs the operation, and Aidan O'Hare, who is the president of Forever. Now let's take a look at Forever in Australia. So I've already introduced myself. You kind of know my story. I am a business owner myself for 19 years. I've been here in Australia helping the business owners here for almost a year now. And I've built a business. I've qualified for every incentive possible with the company. And now all I'm doing is showing everyone else how to do the same. We're trading here since 1983, and our office here and the warehouse in Sydney serves all across Australia, New Zealand, Cook Islands, Fiji, New Caledonia, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands and Vanuatu. So we look after a huge amount of different places here, and it's wonderful. We have a wonderful, wonderful sense of community. Then you take a look at the trends. So the beauty trends and the trends that are out there. We're in a booming industry right now, a massively booming industry. Let's take a look at the beauty and personal care market. So this year alone in 2025, it's estimated that there'll be 118 billion spent in the beauty and personal care market. But this is going to grow. To 2030, we're talking about 141 billion. So huge, huge growth. The organic beverage market, which we're a huge part of, our number one seller is, of course, our flagship product, our aloe vera drinks. This year alone in 2025, 843 million. But that is nothing. That's actually going to grow in 2030. Look at that growth, 2.3 billion. And these are conservative figures. And what you need to ask yourself is, how much of this do you want? How much are you going to take from this? And use it. Use Forever as your vehicle to achieve all of the things that you want and need for you and your family. So you look at this industry trend, you look at this and you think to yourself, yes, absolutely, I want a part of it. So we really and truly have reinvented work. It's beyond the 9 to 5. Create an extra income in the pockets of time in your busy day. Extremely generous compensation plan. Zero risk. It is actually zero risk. We have a money back guarantee. Location independent. So you can build your business anywhere around the world while you are anywhere. So you might be someone that wants to go travel, see the world and still create that opportunity while you're traveling. So we have lots of people that do that. And it's incredible to be able to work anywhere around the world. When we say zero risk, we mean it. There's a money back guarantee on all of our products. An equal opportunity for all. So we don't ask for your CV. We don't ask for your past experience. We don't ask for anything like that. There's no glass ceiling. What you see, you can achieve. Everybody can achieve what is there for them. No experience needed. So we will teach you everything you need to do. It's a plug and play business. Personal discount on products. Of course, you're going to feel the benefits of the products. This is a health and well-being company. So you're going to feel better and you're going to look better and people are going to say to you, wow, your skin is glowing, you're bouncing around, you're in great form. And it's because you're using these fantastic products. And to be able to use them at a discount, well, hey, that is just brilliant. And then, of course, we have a willable income. So willable income is where residual style income comes in. And that is where you can literally build your business and will it onto your children, which means that when the time comes where you pass away, your business can actually be willed onto your children. So it's incredible. You might go, but your business will continue working because your business is far more than just you. And that is one of the things that really, really motivated me when I looked at this business, the thoughts of being able to create something, something that will live a lot longer than me and will benefit my children, my grandchildren, and everyone that will follow. So it's just amazing. So we empower modern lifestyles. And this, of course, is backed up with a phenomenal product range. We have an incredible compensation plan, longevity of a brilliant company behind us. But this company wouldn't be what it is without the fantastic products that we have. And what you really and truly need to do is commit to becoming, your best customer, that you are going to use the products, become a raving fan, and genuinely recommend these to people. Because if you can recommend these products to other people by, genuine recommendation, you're going to use the products, you're going to drink your aloe in the morning, use your toothpaste, use your shampoo, take the Arctic sea fish oils, take the RG, all the different products. You're just going to feel the benefits and be able to recommend them on. So we've everything from someone that's looking to supplement for an active lifestyle, award-winning skincare, personal care. So you're going to get up in the morning, use the toothpaste, use the shampoo, use the lip balm. Nutrition. Everyone now is trying to boost their nutrition. I think it's becoming more and more apparent that the food we eat now is not the same as the food we would have consumed 20, 30, 40 years ago. So we need to supplement. And everybody is aware of that. And so many people now are more aware of their gut health, are more aware of just minding themselves and looking after their health. And then, of course, the weight management. So the weight management is a huge, huge part of what we do as well. So the weight management is the plan. It's incredible. So we've so many different products for everybody, from a day-old baby right through to an elderly person. We have a product for everyone. And as I said, they're award-winning products. So everything from the Beauty Awards to the Beauty Bible Awards, and the Woman and Home Beauty Awards winner, Global Makeup Awards, Global Green Beauty Awards, the Nourish Awards in 2023 were gold winners. So, our flagship bottle that you can see there, the aloe vera drinking gel, is just the bee's knees. It is incredible, absolutely remarkable product. So how do you get started with us? You might be thinking, this all sounds fantastic, but how do I get started? What's the costs? What am I committing to? And that's a question that everyone has. And it's a question that I had at the start as well. And I suppose would worry a lot of people. What am I getting myself into? What do I have to, what's the outlay? The brilliant thing is there's no registration fee. So there's actually no cost to join Forever. We have a money back guarantee as well. All we ask you is that you buy some product to use yourself so that you can become a raving fan. Okay, but there's no actual cost, there's no franchise fees, nothing like that. We've got option one. So there's two ways that you can get started with us, option one and option two. Option one is where you join as what we call a preferred customer. A preferred customer, you get 5% discount. So you're literally getting 5% of the retail amount of the product. You decide how you want to work, okay, which is great. So you can join with the option one, preferred customer, get 5% off, or you can join with option two. So option two is where you are joining as a business owner. So you might be looking at this and thinking, yes, I don't want to mess around with option one. I'm going straight into option two. I want to become a business owner. So what does that look like for you? Well, as a business owner, you're getting 30% retail profit. So you're not going with the 5%. You get an online global customer retail store as well. So that alone is worth thousands per year that the company supply for you. Remember, you're buying a wholesale, you're selling at retail. The difference is money in your pocket. So there's different ways to make money, of course. You have additional bonuses of 5 to 18%, depending on whether you actually build a network with us or whether you purely retail. But you decide how you want to work. You can work online, in person, or maybe a little bit of both, a hybrid approach. You're a part of a very supportive community and a plug and play business model. So you literally have a plug and play business model. And that has been around for over 45 years, is very, very well established. We know exactly what works and what doesn't work, and we share every single practice with you to help you build your business and help you move forward with what it is that you want from this. Very quickly, just some of the starter packs that we have. So the most popular ones, Start Your Journey Mixed Combo for $502. And so immediately become wholesale qualified with one of our most popular packs. So the combo pack or the mixed combo is very, very popular. One of each of the drinks, shampoo, conditioner, soap, propolis cream, jelly, heat lotion, serums, eye creams, fish oil, soap, lip balms, deodorant, toothpaste. So many products there. Fabulous products. Or then there's the twin pack, which has slightly less products, but duplicates of them. So the idea behind this is that you use one and then you have one that you can sell. So when I started in my journey, I got a very similar pack to this, which had duplicates of a lot of the products. And it was one to use and one to sell. And that worked really, really well. And I was able to immediately make money and immediately sell some of the products. So I did like that one, but I love the other one now as well. So they're both equally as popular here in Australia and New Zealand. And then something that is very, very unique to us here is this Start Your Journey C9 Twin Pack. So we have a business starter pack for $465 with two C9s in it, which is brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. So the two C9s is a great option. And again, you use one and you recommend one. And it's so easy. Or you use one and maybe your partner or your parent or your sibling or your friend will do it with you. So then you get two great testimonials from one of our most popular products. There's different ways to make money with our company. As I've previously mentioned, you might decide that you want to build a network. So that's where you become a team builder. Or you might be really very happy being a happy retailer. So I love happy retailers. We have an awful lot of them within our group. And I'm absolutely delighted for them because they're getting from this company exactly what they want. A happy retailer is where you'll earn anything from $200 to $600 to $800 profit. It all depends how much you sell. Remember, you're buying from us at wholesale, you're selling to your customers at retail, and the difference is money in your pocket. For instance, if you had 20 customers, either in person or online, spending roughly $80 per month with you. Now remember, the average personal care spend in Australia is $38. So when you actually think to yourself $80, that's okay. Which leaves you $1,600 of revenue of what you've sold. At 30% commission is $480 into your pocket with additional bonuses on top of that. Then there's the team builder aspect. You know, when you look at the happy retailer, that $400, $500, $600 per month, that makes a huge difference to an awful lot of people. And when I saw that, I could see a way that the more product I sold, the more money I was going to earn, which was phenomenal and was just so exciting. But then there's the team building aspect. And when I looked at the team builder, I realized that I could duplicate my time very, very easily. That I could put in the effort of building 20 customers. And what if I had just a few people doing the same? I honestly thought if I could have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 team members doing what I was doing, imagine how much I could earn. So if you have 15 team members anywhere in your group, either in person or online, retailing $1,600 per month, and bearing in mind almost 1 million working Australians have a second job, that gives you a turnover in your business of product in your whole team of 24,000. Let's pick an average of 8% commission. So 24,000 with an average of 8% commission will give you $1,920 plus your personal sales commission of $768. Now guys, when I saw this, I realized, okay, this is serious. This is fantastic. I have found the way. And remember, I was somebody that was looking for an opportunity, but looking for a legitimate opportunity, something that I could build on, something that I could do myself, something that I could do around the children, around my husband's job. For me, this was just like a lifeboat. It was like a lifeboat to our family. Because there was nobody telling me how much I could earn. There was nobody telling me when I could take a holiday. There was nobody telling me where I could and couldn't go. I was my own boss, and it was just like oxygen to my life. So it really is really and truly an incredible opportunity. And we have helped now thousands of people around the world achieve exactly that, or achieve exactly what matters most to them. Some people come to me and they say, Niamh, I just want that extra 400 or 500 a month so that I can afford a newer car, or so that I can afford to send my child to horse riding lessons, or, you know, whatever it is. But then I have other people that come to me and they say, well, actually, no, I really want to be able to pay my rent, pay my mortgage. I need a little bit more than that. And that's great as well. So no matter what it is you want, we can help you, we can show you, and we can show you a very, very clear path how to achieve it. And it doesn't stop there. We have lots of other exciting incentives. We have Car Plan, Forever to Drive, which is where the company will give you money, extra money every single month towards the car of your choice. But they give you the money so you can actually do what you want with it. So you can go and buy new clothes, or buy a pony, whatever you want to do. Put food on the table, pay your bills with it. You don't have to buy a new car. You can do exactly what you want with it. Then we have 2 global trips every year. We have Global Rally. So we are just back from Global Rally in Paris, and it was an incredible trip. And next year it is in Dubai. So we have traveled the world with this company. I've traveled literally all over the world. Any country you can possibly think of, I can guarantee I've been there with our company. 5-star, all expenses paid, just absolutely wow, wow, wow. So would you like that? Would you like to be able to travel, and to travel for free? Next year, there's also a trip to Sun City in South Africa. Again, another trip that will just make you I can't even describe how incredible the trips are. Eagle Manager is one of the most elite trips that we have, and is available to every single person that is listening to this call. So if you like to travel and you love the thoughts of traveling for free, then you need to have a look at this company. But remember, you are in control. We are here to support you as you go. We've over 45 years of experience. We've established a very long track record of success, continually adapting and growing as a company over time. We supply expert training both online and in person. You progress at your own speed, according to your needs and your schedule. So you are the boss. And for a lot of people, that's scary. But for an awful lot of people, it's liberating. Develop skills at a pace that works for you. Ready to go sales and marketing tools, everything at your fingertips. A supportive community to help you succeed. And then you have your own retail store as well. So you are fully in control. You are in business for yourself, but you are never, ever by yourself. Does it sound too good to be true? Will it work for me? I hear this so many times. Sounds too good to be true. You're right. It does. I fully agree. But success requires commitment. And you really do need to be committed to it. You need to dedicate the time needed to succeed. Set inspiring goals that align with what matters most to you. Maintain a great attitude that you will learn the skills needed to succeed in this business. Take it seriously. Time and effort are essential. Be self-motivated and work closely with your mentor. Stay engaged by attending all the relevant trainings and events. And your efforts absolutely determine your success. So, do you like what you see? I really hope you do. But I want to thank you very, very much for taking an informed look at what we're about and who we are as a company. Maybe you're curious. Maybe you think it sounds too good to be true. Maybe you still have questions. That is natural. So get your questions answered. Write them down, Ask the person who gave you this link, and if they don't know, they will find out for you. So get your questions answered. Or maybe it's yes. Maybe you're eager. Maybe you really still don't understand what it's all about, but you're willing to jump in and give it a go. Maybe you're really, really excited about the chance of this opportunity to change something right now in your life. And if you are, then well done. Well done and welcome. And we're super, super excited to have you on board and to help you build what matters most to you. So what you need to do now is open an account. Open an account with us, which is free to do. Get started, order some products, decide whether you want to go with option A or option B, what's best for you. Get started, start using the products, become a raving fan, organize a planning session with your mentor, and let the magic happen. Plug yourself into the plug and play business that we have, and you will never, ever look back. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you on some of our future trainings, and I hope that you make the right decision. Whatever your decision will be, make the right decision for you and your family.